and one Republican, my good friend, the Admiral Murphy, Tim Murphy, and from the Republican side of the aisle. And they know that mental illness is not a partisan issue, that we're going to deal with it in a bipartisan manner. So if they can come out and do this, we can all get behind it and make it happen. So thank you all very much, and it's my high honor to introduce to you a former colleague, someone who's been the leader in mental health issues the entire time I was in Congress, and the leader and forefather of mental health parity, Patrick Kennedy.
My honor this afternoon is to introduce Chaka Fattah. When we kicked off One Mind for Research, we kicked it off on the anniversary of my uncle, President Kennedy, 50 years after he said that we could go to the moon. And so we kicked off One Mind for Research because we thought if we could muster that same ideal, instead of going to outer space, going to inner space, that we could begin to solve all these challenges that are really not beyond our ability to solve. What they take is political will. And the great honor I have now in introducing Chaka Fattah is introducing the person who's putting together the equivalent of NASA, the NASA for inner space, that's going to unlock the mysteries of the mind. Please give a great round of applause to Chaka Fattah from Philadelphia.
Whoa. Well, to the Staglins, $200 million, that's a total commitment. Give the Staglins another big round of applause. To my colleagues, Congressman Thompson and Murphy, who have done yeoman's work in this regard, I recognize that the person who really spearheaded the mental health parity work in the United States Congress was Patrick Kennedy. We love him. We love the Kennedy family and their commitment to public service. I'm going to take just less than 2 minutes. The Fattah Neuroscience Initiative in the Congress is simple. We're putting brain science at the very top priority of our governmental science enterprise, at our national labs, at Berkeley, at Lawrence Livermore, at the work that we're doing across the government, the National Science Foundation, at the National Institutes of Health, at the Food and Drug Administration, at the VA. We have to come to grips with the 600+ diseases and disorders of the brain, from dementias to autism. And what this is all about is to focus in on mental health. And the work that you heard from these scientists earlier today should inspire each of you to give more and to do more. As I go back to Washington, I'm committed to doing more and to making sure that the federal government makes the investment that we need to make, that is spend the money, but also to coordinate it in a way that it actually produces a result. So thank you. We'll see you here again next year for the 21st.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
He really has the honor of being the next introduction.
It's really an honor for me to get to do something that we're very closely with the Congress, and that's something for Army General to say. But he was always there to help us with the many issues that we have with behavioral health issues, particularly